Welcome to Farm Fun in France with me, Stu. Okay, so I do it on random stuff, these videos, so it's not just all on one thing, but I was watching one the other day and it gave me a fantastic idea for keeping the chicken water clear. I was a bit sceptical to see how it would work. The guy who was demonstrating it, he had like this big water butt for feeding cows and things in a field. And it was pretty grotty, and he put a bit of copper pipe in it, and in no time at all it cleared it up. So yeah, if you've got a rabbit and you've got the water feeder there in the cage, and you think, oh god, I get fed up every few days, I have to or every week or whatever, I have to get the old bristle thing in there and clean it out because it goes green, as you know, with the algae or whatever. Well, this could be your answer. Okay, get a piece of copper pipe, just make it fit, so you know, bash it down so it'll fit in there, pop it in there, leave it in there all the time, and that copper will kill any microorganisms or bacteria or whatever, and it will definitely keep your water clear. I've tried it with the chicken thing now. Also, I need to do it on the IBCs. I've got, you might be able to see up there, I don't know if you can see at the top, I'll show them in a minute. Up the top there I've got these water butts where the water comes down from the barn roof into these water butts, because last summer we never got any rain, I think, for about a month, and it was 42, 43 degrees for 2 weeks, so it was blinking hot, and I was having to water all the plants and everything every day. So yeah, they were going a funny colour as well. So I haven't tried it with them yet, but I will do. We cut a bit of pipe, maybe about, I don't know, 3 feet long, popping that in there, each water butt. Got 7 of them. Not all of them are in use at the minute. I've got 4 black ones, which I'm gonna which I need to put over there later, but the clear ones for sure, they've definitely gone green, a little bit green, and some dead algae in there which then blocks them up or whatever. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing the copper trick on those. But have a look at this anyway, let me show you. Look at how the girls are having a dust bath over there. Look. Try and turn that round. They're a dust bath, they love it. I'm letting this grow a bit wild in here for a little while because they do like to get the bugs. I normally give it a bit of a mow now and again. I need to pick the stones up and fill it with soil, so make it like a nice lawn in here for them. We're at a foss septic put in. The stones have come to the top and the soil's gone through, so I need to remove some of them top stones, put soil there. But yeah, I'll let this get a bit wild for them. They like that, they get all the bugs, they dig themselves a little dust bath. But yeah, the chickens are all doing well at the minute. They're giving good eggs every day. I'm getting more eggs than they can eat, and I have five eggs every day. And no, they're not full of cholesterol. They're full of good cholesterol. So don't be put off by what we used to think about eggs being bad for you. I have 5 every day. And some of the people around here that are about 90 odd years old and still working on the farms and that, they've all got chickens, and that's the main staple diet that they eat. They like a lot of eggs and fruit and veg, so none of them are on walking sticks, so that'll do for me. It's inspired me. Right, water, here we go. Check out this. Let me if you can see this. There's the water. I did just give that swill out this morning where they put their beaks in to get some grip. If I close that, hang on, at the top, I did have a bit of water earlier, but if you can see in there, there's a copper pipe. Okay, pop the copper pipe in there. Since that copper pipe's been in there, and it's been in there now for about 8 weeks, I haven't had any green whatsoever. No green, no algae, nothing's grown in there. The water stays beautiful and clear. I just have to keep topping the water up because the girls drink it. So yeah, as you can see, pull that up. That's it. There you go. Yeah, so that works, and I was impressed when I saw that on the internet there. Someone was saying about how copper pipes keep water vessels clear and tidy. I was a bit sceptical, but I've tried it and it works. So if you've got a rabbit or any other water that you want to keep that's outside, that you want to keep algae free, stop anything growing in it, keep germ free, stick some copper pipe in it or some copper fittings. If it's a small rabbit one you got, just get a piece of copper pipe, you know, a small bit, you know, just knock it down, flatten it with a hammer, just roll it over a bit and hammer it, so you can just squash it in there and just leave it in there. Lasts for years, but you will not get any green in there. Try it if you've got something like that and you're trying it out. Let me know how you get on. But so far I mean, as you can see there, I mean, normally that would be green by now and I'd have some algae in there, but yeah, 8 weeks, no problem. No green at all, nothing's grown in it, nothing. And the copper in the water won't hurt them because their water comes from the tap anyway. All our water comes out of the copper. So yeah, I'm impressed by that. Also sprays. If you buy copper sulfate on the internet, there, I haven't done this myself, but if you buy some copper sulfate, add it into a spray bottle. You can use it in a bathroom, like showers and places like that, where you normally get like, you can sometimes get like algae or mold or something like that. Any mold or algae anywhere. Instead of using like bleach, try copper sulfate, because the internet site did say while the copper sulfate is present on whatever it is you spray it on, nothing will grow. Okay, and it goes on the same for roofs. If you've got a roof and you're getting greenery on there growing, or moss or anything like that, if you put a copper strip, you know, about 3-4 inches copper strip right the way along the top, as the water runs off the copper down the roof, it will kill anything on your roof. Okay, you won't get any green, you won't get any algae, nothing will grow. Okay, so yeah, that's something I'm definitely going to do, because I do get a little bit of moss on the back roof, not the front but the back roof. And yeah, I'll definitely I'm going to reslate that anyway, imitation slate there at some point. So yeah, when I go up there and do that, I will definitely put a big strip of copper along the top, just underneath, protruding a few inches, just so the water hits it, runs off down the roof, and believe it or not, that will actually yeah, stop anything growing. So yeah, worth a go. But so far, very impressed with the copper pipe. So give it a go. Let me know in the comments if you've tried it. If you've got a rabbit and you're fed up of it being green, the water, stick a bit of copper in there. Let me know how you get on. Hope this helps. Speak later.